What is up, legends? We are back, and we're back in Aether Gazer. So, as you guys can see, account level 60, and what we're going to talk about today basically is the secret of this game, the gaming loop of this game, how you can progress, and one other thing. So, I guess we'll get to the secret last. Let's talk about the gaming loop. So the gaming loop, basically every 10 levels, pretty much, you're gonna go up and actually be able to do story content, whether it be normal, whether it be hard mode, or so on and so forth. The game pretty much goes like that going forward.
I'm always here.
And what ends up happening is that every time that you go up those 10 rank levels, we're talking about account rank, not characters, it gets harder and harder resource-wise to actually push through that. So once you get to 60, and the reason why I'm doing this video at 60 is where you start to see the biggest jump in the resources. Now, you see my holder, because she's my account carry, is 70 right now. This is my power, my crit rate, and all that type of stuff. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, because I see, like, also prerequisite, pause for that for 1 second about what I'm about to tell you. Tell you something second. Tell you something sideways to this. You could pick any character in this game as a carry character. It does not matter what the character is, as long as you're good enough to actually play the character and you're used to the character and you use a proper build. Any character. There's no such thing really as a tier list in this game. And the only reason why people are doing that is because it's popular to make tier lists and gotcha, but tier lists don't work in this game like that, because any character in this game could be built to god tier level. Anyone, period. And it's not even debatable. It's just the way that the game has been for 2 years. Now, there's going to be characters that are going to push ahead, like, slightly, because they do things that are more quality of life, that's a little bit more interesting, say, like with Arctic Abyss Poseidon. Quality of life is that she freezes people, and that you can just face roll. That's me face rolling against the keyboard and making the game easier. Like, that's no reason why she would be considered meta. She don't do anything any different than anybody else does, if we're being honest. She hits okay and stuff like that, but you can basically do the same damn thing with everybody else in the game. It's just that she has a little bit more quality of life. Now, with that said, what you want to focus on is one character that you want to actually play with. Now, think about the character, because that character is going to be the hard carry, because that's just the way that this game is. And everybody else kind of like plays second to that. Even the second team's hard carry, which my second team hard carry is Shinri. As you guys see, she's 60. I can limit break her now too, so we might as well just do that. She's gonna go to 70, but I don't even have EXP things to actually even put my main team up to 70 beyond holder right now. You see, I'm only at 62 with Sakura. Essentially, what ends up happening is the cost of actually limit breaking goes up, because you need items to actually do that, and then it's going to take a bigger toll on your gold. Sigil wise, the sigils aren't going to go anywhere right now until we get the update that actually kind of like increases them. So sigil wise, you can kind of like do what you want. They're going to be at 40. You can kind of go for like other builds and stuff like that, which I'm going to go out of the Saints banner and get Scorch. Get the Scorch to go along with her, because I'm going to show you just how powerful and fun that is. I do it in CN. I'm about to do it here. I love it. Anyway, and we got Dark Plague, which is perfectly fine. And then what you can start doing with that is start going into getting your secondary passives out, as you can see right here, and you can start locking them, which, if you didn't know, you can actually lock them, which is also going to improve. Like, you see that now makes you take 5 of those golden enchants, and that increases the enchant on top of that. So if I don't want max dodge energy, which I really don't care about max dodge energy, but and I want to come in and actually, if I hit enchant, well, I'm not, but if I hit enchant, it's going to put 2 things into here, and then whatever the first one is. Or what you can do is you can bring in, like, see, like this is locked right here. You can bring in a secondary one as well. And then you see I have ultimate skill damage and damage taken. I'm not going to do anything into that one. I'm just going to leave that because that's actually a good roll. It could be higher, but it's a good roll. But you can start, going forward. Now, I need to actually do this one. That's energy reserve. So I don't mind actually losing the energy cost right there. So let's see if we roll a good one. All right, so we got crit rate and max EXP. That is amazing. So we're gonna roll that right in there. Now I cost myself more energy, but that's fine. This rolled amazing. That's 32% extra max HP and then extra 8% crit. So obviously we can go higher than that, but that rolled amazing. Now on this side, because I know that these are going away, I'm not gonna do anything over there with these because I know I'm gonna actually replace this. So it's up to you. That saves you some currency if you care about something like that. But yeah, so access key actually is going to cost us a good deal too. Let's see if we can you see 24k right there, and I don't even have enough to actually even finish this, and that's like all my gold right now. I got 8k gold left. That's sad, and not much on stamina. I'm probably gonna have to refresh on my stamina. Now some people are going to ask, well, how are you doing that? It's because I've been using my stamina refreshes with my currency, because I already know that I don't need any other character in the game right now. I could just do it with what I have right now, which I went with Hodor on purpose to actually to use her as a carry, because she's going to max the easiest without me having to spend any currency on her. She's just going to max, and she can achieve the power that anybody else who is naturally at S can achieve, if not easier, because she can max easier. And when I went ahead and summoned, you guys saw me, I was summoned, I actually got the Elf Wing, as you can see right there, which changes Hodor's striking arrow to Phantom Blast, which means it's going to do more damage. You see max damage boost from the passive effect increased by 18%. So you get the damage boost on that. So now she's nuking even more with that. And I have the increased power on top of that, the increased crit rate. And I had 2 pieces that I can bring in, so I transcended it. So it's +2 right now. We can get some more transcend on that, and she's going to be set. So definitely don't ignore your elves, because they can definitely increase your power. For the selector, I went with Sakura, because Sakura is the team ultimate for Hodor. And I know people was like, well, who did you pick? And I said Sakura. Was like, why did you pick Poseidon? It's because Poseidon's boring. That's my answer for you right there. She's a boring ass character. All she do is twirl and freeze stuff. That's boring. I don't care. Y'all can, if you want a meta beast like and meta slave, you can go right ahead. Have at it. Have fun with that. But I don't need that to beat the game. I've never needed that to beat the game. I've actually have her in Scion and still never used her. Didn't matter to me. I don't care. Like I'm basically using characters that I like to use, that I'm comfortable using, and the staff characters all suck to me. They just all do. I feel the same way about Hera. Like I just hate it, and hate the way that they attack and concept, and they have spaces. And like I guess she's using Scepter, but I just hate it. It's like, what we playing, Sailor Moon? Get out! No, absolutely not. I'm just not. Maybe I'm a staff hater. Maybe that is what it is at the end of the day. But I'll be fine. I'm like 99. I'm like 99% ahead of everybody else in the game at this point. I don't need to prove anything to actually play a character because somebody said that or thinks that something is meta. So I see certain people like are focusing on that and just not playing what they would like to actually play and following whatever a tier list says. Like, please don't do that, because tier lists don't matter in this game. It just don't. Like I said, every character in the game can achieve end game, every single one. This is the only gacha game that I know in history that is possible. You can even do it with base Poseidon, the healer Poseidon. You can make her nuke build and she'll never die, and you just be single target killing stuff. There's people who do that in China. I don't know why, but they do it. I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, what? You got nuke Poseidon, base Poseidon? Like, did you think it was Arctic Poseidon? Like, what happened? Anyway, like I said, you can just go through that. And so what I'm gonna do, we'll do a few of these stages because we can. Oh, gotta use currency. You can see this is where the team is at right now. Poseidon is going to scale higher because, again, because she has the event going on right now, she can get 20k faster than anybody else in the game unless you whale. She's going to just do it first because she can limit break everything. She's triple S right now. And I'm going to basically be able to do that with Holder when I get some more pieces of her. And you just literally see me just mow stuff down, obviously.
Enemy discovered. I can do this.
With nothing actually even being able to really get to me, which is also good because I find with the melee characters, even though I do like using the melee characters, and I main melee characters over in Scion, it's harder to see the being shot at and the things on the ground, basically.
I can do this.
Like, yeah, he got wrecked. He caught that 120k to the face. I love this song, by the way. I didn't even actually get to use my nuke. Feels bad.
We won. Was I helpful?
For as strong as she is, it's always so funny when she's like, was I helpful? Ma'am, you hit something in the face for 120k. Just now, I think you were helpful.
I can fight too.
Think it'll be all right.
Show no mercy to the enemies of my lord.
Okay.
Be careful, everyone. My tarot reading shows that
I dodged that. It even gave me the dodge matrix and still hit me.
it's done.
Not that I can actually die. I can't die. The only way I lose a stage basically is if I get timed out by something.
Wide range. Scanning.
Because both Sakura and Poseidon heal. And I heal every time I dodge.
Bun bun three. Fire.
Now will I get the 3-star on this? Oh, you got broke.
Now's our chance. Let's use it.
83k, no crit.
I have nothing to fear so long as I fight for my lord.
I don't like being near you.
Sharpen my blade.
Wide range. Scanning.
Slay all enemies of my lord.
I got her all the way. That had a lot of range on the shadow. Which that's one of the things that you get buffed when you get her elf.
Predictions.
She literally can shoot people from across the screen, like the entire screen length. You can't do that when she has like the fan out.
Was I
It spreads out like in a cone, which is still pretty good like that, and it still kind of has the cone with the shadow shot, but the cone is like more cylinder. It's like a straight line, but it's a forgiving straight line. It's just not straight, you know. Whatever. Can we just go? Thank you. Blue stacks, please. All right. So it's a forgiving straight line.
My tarot reading shows that you stay and I will. Really, so reckless. The ocean gets angry too.
So what I essentially do is I do 9 of the refreshes. I don't do the last one because the last one is 200, and I'm like, nah.
Enemy discovered.
I'm good on that.
Do this. Combat value increase.
That's gonna blow him up. Yep. Hi, boys.
My tarot reading shows that you stay and I will. You have my full support. Wide range. Scanning.
So the reason why I want the Scorch is what the Scorch does is, if you guys ever played Explode builds in kind of like Path of Exile or Diablo, those games, what the Scorch does is it explodes, and it has a chance to explode. I'm show you what I'm talking about because you probably don't know. People who play the game in other regions will know, but no, it's not here. Is it Nebel? I don't think it's Nebel. No, it's not Nebel. Like the Hades one. Or the Blazing Scarab. There it is. So why it's called the Scorch build is has a 30% chance to inflict Scorch on a target, as well as all enemies within a certain range for 10 seconds. Landing an attack triggers once every 15 seconds. Now, this instance, as you can see, deals fire damage equal to 20% of attack every 3 seconds. This scales to you. So it doesn't necessarily mean you don't have to actually have fire damage. Obviously, if you have fire damage, it's going to be a little bit greater, but you don't necessarily have to have that. And you notice that it lasts for 10 seconds. So it's only going to have like a 5-second downtime. So essentially for like maybe like 5-second downtime out of like a minute, 50 seconds close to, for the most part, you're going to be burning something. And you're always going to get it because she attacks at a high DPS, which is one of the reasons why this is one of the reasons why I had picked her in the first place, just to make full advantage of that. And her only real weakness is that she is situational AoE. When you get Scorch, she doesn't have that weakness anymore. So that basically means that she just is a single target cannon that now can actually do damage over time on top of the damage over time that's built into her kit. So she's going to have a fire dot and a shadow dot. This is one of the few characters that actually can do that in the game. There's other people who can do bleed and stuff like that, but for her to have she's a single target unit, by the way. So for her to be able to have more AoE on top of the single target, and the way that you can actually stack it, and it stacks infinitely, you're basically doing some Path of Exile Diablo build type of BS with this character right now, which is one of the reasons why and you're going to see even more once I get to 80 how devastating that is and what it's going to actually do, because like, I'll just shoot something and turn to something else and they'll basically like bleed out, which is going to be awesome. Not that I'm going to actually leave them alive, but that's why she's going to be the carry for a long time until Dark Osiris comes, which is probably going to be like maybe 3 or 4 months from now, maybe quicker, because wasn't Dark Osiris like 1.2 or something? I forget which update that she's on, but that's going to be the next main after this one. So I don't actually need to summon right now outside of getting dupes for the current characters that I have, which is why I can turn around and use my currency on the recharges, which is why I am at level 60 right now.
This won't do.
Granted, I did get Shinri twice already. She decided she's down with the Scion, so she came out twice already. So that's the thing. So again, so my currency can go all towards account power. Now I have topped up obviously because I have her event. I have Holder's outfit. I thought it was adorable, so I'm gonna get Shinri's outfit before it goes away. I have the battle pass, and then I have the 30-day, and that's it. That's what we're rocking right now. I'll eventually, you know, maybe spend on something else if I need it. Because I have all the stuff I already need already. I don't feel the need that I need to spend anymore. Outside of getting that outfit, getting Shinri's outfit, but I'm actually at the point right now where I'm just trying to push the account to where I was in China, which I'm literally like in just a few days, I'm almost catching where I was in China. Basically, as far as account level, I got like what, a little bit more to go. I probably won't catch it that quickly now because there's no more free stamina to get, and everything is actually coming out of my normal stamina right now. I'm out of my normal currency right now, which obviously, as you see, you don't get infinite of, but they've been doing really good with giving us freebies, and that's just making me level faster, basically, and have more power. So you don't necessarily have to do this because I am focusing on account power and carry. That is what I'm doing. I'm not focusing on the characters. You know, whatever comes. I know other people focus on the characters. I don't need all the rest of them. So, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. There's nobody that I want in the banners right now. So there's that. So speaking of which, because we're still chasing the holder of stuff, we're gonna go ahead in because we have 4 of these right now. So we're gonna use them. And it's okay after I didn't get a gold because I'm after holder. That works because we're using her. That's team 2. Don't tell me that's going to be the only character. Really, game? Dang. Well, that hurts. And I think I have singles, so I might as well just use the singles too. Turn to a blue. All right, so I'll just use event stuff to farm for holder, but that's it. So that's where we're at. We are I'm probably just gonna let it idle for right now and then build up some stamina and come back later, do some more stages and stuff like that, and then do like the side stuff and then go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed and understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not like everybody else. I don't meta slave, and like I said, you can literally use any character in this game and achieve what I'm doing right now. Is just that I choose her because I'm going after a certain build that's extremely fun, and I know they can carry. It still carries now in China. I still do the same damn thing, basically, in that content, and no problem. Also, before we go, you only need 1 copy of a character. Keep that in mind to do every bit of content in this game. My Dark Osiris in China that you guys seen in videos, you can look on my channel. The videos are there. That's only 1 copy. She's never been duped. I never got any pieces of her. And no matter what event comes, DPS race, whatever else, I can do it just fine. Obviously, it's Dark Osiris. She's really strong. But because I built the character properly with her sigils, with her weapon, and everything else, she's never been duped. And the other characters like that too. My tier in China has never been duped. I have one copy of tier just fine, all content. So don't think that you have to like go crazy and wail. This game really isn't like that. The game is a skill-based game, and as long as you're good enough to dodge and make a build, you'll be fine. So I'll catch you guys next video. Peace. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.